morning. It's a 7:45 in the morning and I'm on my way to Delhi's Terminal 3 to catch my flight to Pune. And I'm flying SpiceJet. Now SpiceJet operates some flights from Terminal 3, not all. So this is one of those flights. And some of you might be curious why I'm flying SpiceJet out of choice to Pune. Unlike my last SpiceJet flight between Goa and Kolkata where I did not have a choice, this one I'm taking for a very specific reason. I wanted to fly on the 737 MAX. I have flown on the 737 MAX before on Delhi, Calcutta, Delhi with Jet Airways back in the day. That is before all this MCAS stuff went down and the crashes in Indonesia and Ethiopia. I know all about that. I've just recently watched Downfall. I mean, not that there was much more information there. Other than that, you know, how the management changed after the merger between McDonnell Douglas and Boeing took place. But okay, you should watch it. Flight Radar still has the flight scheduled as a 737 MAX. It's showing up as Mike X-Ray Golf. I'm really looking forward to it. And you know, I am an av geek. I will fly what I want to fly. I mean, I had a choice of taking an Indigo or a Vistara flight today morning. That would have been an A320neo. And frankly, right now, every flight I take in India virtually is a A320neo. You don't even get too many A320 CEOs anymore. But I'm really looking forward to the MAX. Personally, I believe it's absolutely safe to fly on after the fixes and how the Federal Administration, Aviation Administration has been monitoring the situation. So let's see how it goes. I have done other trip reports about the approach road to Delhi Terminal 3 and the amount of construction there. The amount of construction actually made for pretty heavy traffic because the road has become a 2-lane road instead of a 4-lane road thanks to all the construction. Once I got to the airport, I'd already checked in, so I went straight to security. And then to my dismay, I discovered that my flight was from gate 58. As you can see on this airport map, that is very, very, very far. The good news was that I'd built in some time, so I managed to grab a coffee at Starbucks before starting the long haul to gate 58. Gates 58, 60 and 62 are at the very end of the domestic pier at Delhi's Terminal 3. And by the time I reached my gate, the boarding had just started. So I went straight off the travelator and straight into the jet bridge. And on the jet bridge, I saw Victor Tango, Mike X-Ray Delta parked at my gate. And I was really happy to get into a Boeing 737 MAX, even though I just saw Downfall on Netflix.
We'd be happy to know that the crew on this flight have been vaccinated against COVID-19. We would like to assure you that we are here for your safety and service. However, we request your cooperation in maintaining social distance by avoiding movement in the cabin unless necessary.
it was a surprisingly smooth takeoff, and I must admit the Boeing 737 MAX is a lot quieter than the Boeing 737 NG. I had been booked on a corporate fare, so I was served a breakfast. The breakfast was a South Indian vegetarian breakfast consisting of a dosa, idlis, and an uttapam. The food had obviously been overheated far too much. It was dry, and even the idlis in sambar were too dry. I tried connecting to Spice Screen, but that was also not working. The route between Delhi and Pune takes the standard north to west airways that are used for Delhi-Mumbai before turning left around the Indian city of Nasik. It was a standard approach into Pune, but I did not shoot the entire landing approach for obvious reasons, because Pune airport being a forward Air Force base, videography and photography are prohibited. But when you do land at Pune, you can see a lineup of some pretty attractive looking Sukhoi 30 fighters. There we are, checked into the Ritz-Carlton in Pune. You can't really shoot at Pune airport. It's a defense base. That is, in fact, where most of India's frontline Sukhois on the west coast are based. Western Command, actually. So here we are at the Ritz-Carlton, and boy, this is a nice room. Really nice. Got a pretty hectic day ahead. I have to cut this video and another couple of my auto review videos. Please do watch those. I've got the Skoda Slavia review out, which you could see from that's why I made my Vistara trip. And I'll have my review of the Maruti Suzuki Baleno out as well just now. And the SpiceJet Max flight as well. So I've got to cut all these videos. It'll take some time. Thank you so much for watching. Do subscribe to this channel if you like to see such aviation videos. The aviation videos, there will be automotive videos. I'll try and do some of them in other languages as well. So I'm trying out with Bangla, which is my native tongue, for automotive. Let me know what you think. And I think the 737 MAX is perfectly safe to fly now, and it's a much quieter plane. SpiceJet can get its act together a bit, but I do wish them well. Thank you so much for watching.